10 random facts about Bermuda. Bermuda has a glowworm. The Bermuda fireworm is unremarkable during the day. It is small, reddish, and covered in little bristles that sting if you touch them. When it gets revved up, however, something remarkable happens. In the summer months, on the third night after the full moon, 56 minutes after the sunset, yes, exactly 56 minutes, the worms go bonkers. Females start swimming up from the bottom of the sea, ready to mate and literally glow with passion. Bermuda is not in the Caribbean Sea. Everyone thinks Bermuda is just a stone's throw away from Jamaica and Cuba, but in fact, it is much further northeast. It's at roughly the same latitude as Charleston, South Carolina, and is over 1,200 kilometers from the nearest Caribbean island, which is the Bahamas. It's actually closer to North Carolina's Cape Hatteras than it is to the Caribbean Sea. Bermuda stays warm due to the Gulf Stream and has the northernmost coral reefs in the Atlantic. The island of Bermuda, or islands, is named after Juan de Bermudez, who claimed the islands for Spain in 1503, though he never actually landed there, but just voyaged by. Bermuda became a British colony in 1707. It is now the oldest and most populous remaining British overseas territory. The country's flag of Bermuda actually has a sinking ship on it. If you look closely, you can see the sinking ship in the crested icon. Bermuda has the only national flag that displays such a sinking ship. It represents the 1609 sinking of the Sea Venture, which led to the British settlement there. Bermuda is made of 9 divided parishes, which make up the country. Richard Norwood, who first arrived on the island in 1613, divided Bermuda into 9 parishes: Sandys, Southampton, Warwick, Paget, Pembroke, Devonshire, Smiths, Hamilton Parish, St. George's Parish, the city of Hamilton, and the town of St. George's. Bermuda tourists can't rent vehicles. You will have to take public transport buses and ferries, or hire a cab or rent scooters. The country of Bermuda decided this to prevent road congestion. Bermuda had a hand in the slave trade. Bermuda slave history in 1620, Bermuda became a self-governing colony. Some slaves were brought to Bermuda at the start. In 1807, the slave trade was abolished, and existing slaves were freed in 1834. As a result, over half of Bermuda's current population is of African descent. Cars were banned in Bermuda until 1946. Bermuda's House of Assembly was concerned that cars would disturb the peace of the island. Instead, the Bermuda Railway, a 22-mile line that connected Hamilton to St. George and Hamilton to Somerset, was constructed. Eventually, cars were permitted for residents, but visitors still feel the history of the ban as there are no car rentals available in Bermuda. Bermudians really do wear Bermuda shorts. In fact, they are considered semi-formal wear. As a British colony, the island maintains its sense of proper decorum to this day. Bermuda shorts were introduced as an adaptation that allowed Bermudians to preserve formal dress traditions without overheating in the hot climate. The traditional Bermuda rig consists of pastel-colored Bermuda shorts with a dark blazer and black knee-high socks with dress shoes.